you've been a long time supporter of Big Meech.
Right.
And when Big Meech came home, there was a big concert that was thrown, that was supposed to be thrown.
Right.
A lot of big names were on it.
Right.
Lil Baby, 21 Savage, 42 Doug, Sexy Red, and Boosie.
Right.
So, how did you get involved in this concert?
I mean, Meech reached out. And I reached back at him, and we chopped it up. And it wasn't about no concert shit. Just, when he first came home, he hit me. We chopped it up on FaceTime. Welcome home. Woo woo woo. We just chopped it up, and probably 2-3 weeks later, he hit me about the concert, gave me a date on it, and gave my word, I'll be there.
Right, it's supposed to be on Thursday, February 13th.
Yeah.
And along with the names I mentioned, there's also Rick Ross, Kodak Black, ESTG, Moneybagg Yo, Bossman D-Lo, T Grizzly, Babyface Ray, I Swear Vezo, Skilla Baby, Peasy, Payroll Giovanni, YTB Fat, Tay B, and Young Scooter. Pretty big lineup. I'm assuming that you were doing it for free?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm assuming everyone else was doing it for free also.
I'm pretty. I don't. But I'm pretty. I mean,
yeah.
You charge a nigga to come home from jail, you a slob. Man.
Right. So you have this big concert with a bunch of big.
Hold on. Shout out to Boosie for that. Like, let's touch on that before we go forward. He ain't had to do shit for Meech, but just off the name, he was willing to. You know what I'm saying?
Names. I mean, look, like Lil Baby and Kodak Black alone could fill up, a stadium pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And 21 Savage, I mean, he was on tour with Jake doing stadiums. So this was a very, very big concert. Now, leading up to the concert, things went a little wrong.
Right.
So Big Meech does a video with Rick Ross, who has been beefing with 50 forever. Now, keep in mind, Southwest T took a picture with Supreme's son, and that kind of caused some problems already. But T took the post down, and everything seemed to be kind of okay at that point. But then Big Meech did this video, and all hell started to break loose.
Right.
So 50 started accusing Big Meech of being a rat, essentially. And you and I talked about this in previous interviews. There was the allegations of third-party cooperating with this guy named Cuffy, who was a kingpin, I believe, from Detroit. When you were seeing this whole back and forth, what did you think?
I think Cuffy is from St. Louis. So let's start there.
I ain't never hear about the Cuffy shit. Like, I ain't. I couldn't go on them because they arguing. I couldn't go on. Once I gave somebody my word, he ain't got no seal paperwork. I mean, I just couldn't bag out on dude, Once I give somebody my word, I gotta go on some factual shit,
Right. We need to see the paperwork.
So I went down there. I was gonna perform, I went down there, I was gonna perform. I ain't know nothing till I got in the Louis store buying my outfit.
Oh, you didn't see the whole back and forth with 50 and Meech and everything?
No, I'm talking about when it was time.
Oh, okay. So right, because the concert was still going to happen.
I saw the back and forth with them. I saw the back and forth with them. Like before the concert. Like a couple days before the concert, I saw that. So I mean, I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna wait it out. But I ain't gonna bag out nobody because something going on with them.
Right. So, I mean, the story basically goes, and we don't know at this point what really happened.
Yeah.
It's a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
But the story is that there is a woman named Tammy Cohen who is an informant, but she is a civilian, and Meech gave her his life rights, and she then took those life rights and made a deal with 50, and that's how the BMF TV series came about. But the allegations is that Meech was giving her information that she then was taking to the feds that was getting people hemmed up and so forth. But like I said, we don't know that that's for sure.
Right.
And according to 50 and some other people, it seemed like things kind of went bad between Tammy and Meech once he got out of prison. I think that was like, she thought he.
Oh, they was fucking around?
I think maybe she thought that, they were going to be together once he gets out. But once he gets out, he moves in with his baby mother. And there's also a story that Meech wants his life rights back. And, there's some friction over that. So now she's like allegedly talking to 50 and giving him information and so forth. And I guess he's doing a documentary about her.
It's just crazy because the show BMF is such a success, and then for it to come to something like this over a picture with Rick Ross, who 50 Cent beefing with, that's crazy.
And so forth. It's messy, but it's 50. But you know how 50 gets down. None of this should surprise you.
Yeah, this shit crazy. I mean, I heard, Cuff supposed to be trying to get in touch with me.
Oh,
Talk
Cuffy.
to me. Yeah.
Right. What's his
I
name?
like to hear both people's side. That's what I like to hear, both people's side.
Right. Well, Blue Da Vinci, who was part of BMF, that's actually who I was hanging out with mostly when BMF, brought me out to Atlanta.
Okay.
Me and him was always cool. He's mad at me because some people came on Vlad TV and accused him of, cooperating and so forth.
Yeah.
But my thing was like, I have nothing against you. There's, you're welcome to tell your side as well.
Yeah.
He actually had Cuffy like on the phone in a video and so forth, and he's kind of pushing that whole thing because the BMF dudes really kind of don't rock with him.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of friction over there. One of the things that 50 said, which was interesting though, when they were going, when he had the back and forth, was he said that Meech had a 6 p.m. curfew and he wasn't even going to be able to go to the concert. Did you know about that?
Nah.
Okay. That was a little weird. It's a Big Meech concert without Big Meech.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, if that's true, that is weird. It's like, what's the point?
So, and then there was the whole back and forth with his son and everything else like that. Now, one of the things, Tony Ayo was on my show yesterday, and we talked about it. He said that Lil Meech made like $4 million off doing BMF. But if you look at the text message, he was basically saying like, yo, fuck Rick Ross, but, he gave my dad some money and, he needed it until I get my next check from BMF, from the BMF TV series from the next season. 50's like, what next season? But what Tony was saying was that Lil Meech had essentially spent all his money that he had made this whole time. Bunch of pairs of Chrome Hearts jeans that are like 10,000 each, buying Richard Mille watches and hanging out in Atlanta with Gunna and all these dudes that are making millions of dollars, and he's trying to kind of keep up with them. So his dad gets out and he doesn't have $1 million to just give his dad.
Yeah.
So his dad is having to rely on other people. In fact, there's an interesting story that Tony Ayo said was that they were all hanging out at Big Meech's house. It was Meech, Lil Meech, 50, Uncle Murder, Tony Ayo, and Lil Baby had just been there, right? And Big Meech was like, yo, Lil Baby came through here, in the Lambo truck, and he didn't give me nothing.
Yeah.
So Tony was like, oh, okay. He was kind of surprised that he said that.
Yeah, entitlement. You're getting out feeling like everybody owe you something. Truth be told, Rick Ross don't know you. Truth be told, nobody know you.
Because I guess Meech was expecting, and a lot of people are helping him. I mean, that show with everyone doing free concerts, that's a huge,
Yeah.
that's a huge gimme right there. But I guess
was,
he was expecting people to kind of give him 100,000 here and 50,000 there and so forth. But, if you don't really have a connection with somebody, you're not really going to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
That's on your son. Your son should have been stacking that bread.
I mean, Meech, bro, I don't know. Lil Meech, I ain't like his response. But it seemed like he got a genuine kind of love for 50 on his response. But, my response, bro, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
I'm with Boosie. I'm with you when you're right. I read the text message between Meech and 50. I feel like a lot of people have. And you can see that the way Meech was talking, he got a high regard for 50. He even said, fuck Ross, who just did something for your pops who 50 dissing. Fuck BMF. at the end of the day, because it's like, damn, you already shitting on my real pops.
Nigga, that's my daddy. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, let's go to war. Nigga, fuck you. And everything you, nigga, fuck you. I don't know what Meech was on something. Nigga, that's my paw, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Right, wrong, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Is it my son, nigga? You nigga, my nigga ain't gonna go against this grain.
On my mama, that's blood. You hear me?
Fuck that. I was like, damn, you know, like, seemed like him and 50 got a, you know, cause after that then came out how Meech was talking all, you know, like, no, nigga, fuck all y'all. I'm with my dad, nigga. You know, I ain't like his response, you know, but
yeah, y'all, that's Boosie, man. And when somebody talking about your pops, you supposed to stand with your family, you know. Fuck the check. Fuck all that extra shit. Fuck the show. You gotta think about the level of it. National level. Yeah, I'm with Boosie. I'll definitely be fuck 50. Fuck all you know, same thing. But this is Young Reacts, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm out.